Welcome to Theater Talk. I'm Ed Shopes. Co-host Dan McBride and I are here with you on the first and third Fridays of the month to tell you all about what's happening in the mid-Willamette Valley theater world. Hi, Anne, and happy December.
Yes. Hi, Ed. And welcome, theater lovers. We've got a great show for you today. On today's show, we'll cover all we know about shows coming up in 2024 throughout the mid-Willamette Valley. So many fun new shows will be opening next year, and we want you to know about everything.
And we'll talk about some of our favorites along the way. Let's get started. Albany Civic Theater at albanycivic.org. Coming up at Albany Civic is the wonderful tale of Peter and the Starcatcher. It opens tonight and plays through December 16th. And we talked with co-director Stephanie Schwartz and cast members Tessa Ross and Henry Moet, and you can hear that interview on our KMUZ Theater Talk podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. And coming up in ACT's 2024 season, on January 6th, Educating Rita happens. It's a special event. Information is on the ACT website. And then January 26th through February 10th at Albany Civic is The Great Gatsby. That's followed March 1st through 9th by Eclipsed. That's a play about the Magdalena laundries in Ireland. It's directed by Charlotte Hendrick, a professor emerita theater arts at OSU.
We'll have to talk to her about that. I know a little bit about the Magdalene Laundries because, of course, I co-host the Celtic Music Hour. It's really an interesting subject, and Charlotte Hedrick is known for directing women's projects, specifically Women in Ireland's project. We'll have to interview her.
Wow, that's really fascinating. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. And also coming up April 5th through 27th at Albany Civic is the musical The Prom. And incidentally, that's a popular show. It's going to be done by Pinnacle Theater in the next season also. May 17th through 25th is a production called Carla Boy. In June, Albany Civic will do Bullshot Crummond. Then in July and early August, the wonderful play Spring Awakening will be on stage at Albany Civic. And August 23rd through 31st is Disney's The Little Mermaid Jr., and that's their summer youth camp special event.
Brush Creek Playhouse at brushcreekplayhouse.com. They're closing their 2023 season, December 1st through the 17th, with Ebenezer, A Ghost Story of Christmas. It's an original adaptation of the Charles Dickens classic by Emily and Michael Wood and directed by Norman Gouveia.
At the Elsinore Theater, there are a lot of holiday shows coming up, and always local events and touring shows are on stage at the Elsinore. Go to elsinoretheater.com or the Elsinore Theater Facebook page for information about their shows.
Enlighten Theatrics at enlightentheatrics.org. Next up for Enlighten Theatrics is James and the Giant Peach. It runs December 10th through 17th at the Grand Theater in downtown Salem. That show is directed by Stephen Munshaw with vocal director Kent Wilson and choreographer Christopher Dean. Go to enlightentheatrics.org and Enlighten's Facebook page for more info. We recently interviewed executive director Jessica Peterson, show director Stephen Munshaw, and actor Ryan Carty on our KMUZ Theater Talk podcast.
In McMinnville is Gallery Theater, and they are at gallerytheater.org. Anne of Green Gables runs at Gallery through December 17th. That'll be followed by The Most Massive Woman Wins, a show directed by Mary Smalley Acuff, and that happens January 26th through 28th. That's followed by See How They Run, directed by Britt Block, February 9th through March 3rd. Romeo and Juliet, Choose Your Own Ending, plays at Gallery March 22nd through April 7th. Anastasia the Musical is on stage at Gallery April 26th through May 19th. A double bill, Trifles and Fool for Love, two one-act plays, are on stage at Gallery Theater July 26th through August 11th. The classic musical Grease opens September 6th and runs through the 29th at Gallery. Fly By Night is on stage there October 11th through November 3rd. And the ever-popular Chitty Chitty Bang Bang plays at the Gallery Theater main stage November 22nd through December 15th next year.
Kaiser Homegrown Theater at kaiserhomegrowntheater.org. Boeing will open Kaiser Homegrown Theater's 2024 season, February 9th through 25th. This farce is about an American living in Paris who is engaged to 3 different flight attendants on different airlines. Bernard has their schedules set so only one is with him at one time until it all goes wrong. Silent Sky by Lauren Gunderson is Kaiser Homegrown's second show, coming up April 12th through 28th, and that is followed by The Lifespan of a Fact by Jeremy Carrigan and David Morrell and Gordon Farrell, playing June 14th through 30th at AHT. Auditions for both Silent Sky and The Lifespan of a Fact are set for January 22nd. See the Kaiser Homegrown Theater website for audition information. Lovecrafted, a play by young actors in the Homegrown Conservatory, will hold auditions later in the season. Also, because the Thanksgiving play was a part of KHT's 2023 season, but delayed until 2024, it is already cast. More information can be found on Kaiser Homegrown Theater's Facebook events page and on their website.
The Majestic Theater is in downtown Corvallis, and they're on majestic.org. The Majestic will hold vocal auditions for the Monty Python musical Spamalot on December 4th and 5th, and dance auditions on December 6th. Callbacks will be held December 7th. And Majestic will also hold auditions for Lauren Gunderson's The Revolutionists on December 11th and 12th. That call is for 4 women. Find out more on the majestic.org website. And boy, is Lauren Gunderson a hot commodity right now, Anne. It's amazing how many of her plays are being done.
Yes, and done last year and probably done in the future.
Yeah, she's just published a collection of the plays that she says have made her career. There's a post about that on our KMUZ Theater Talk Facebook page. So if you're interested in learning more about Lauren Gunderson, she's a fascinating writer. She has just a real collection of very popular plays that are on stage now throughout the U.S.
Pinnacle Theater at pinnacletheater.org. They have the crazy comedic mayhem of The Play That Goes Wrong, running through December 9th. You can hear the inside scoop about the show from director Susan Shopes and cast members Ken Hermans and Shay Hassey on our KMUZ Theater Talk podcast. Tickets are getting scarce for this hilarious show, so go to pinnacletheater.org or you may miss out. I just keep hearing great things. It's really funny.
It is a really great show. I'm one of the production assistants for Susan on the show, and we're recording this on a Sunday night. We were sold out for the Sunday matinee.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 4 seats left for our final Sunday matinee, and tickets are going really fast. So even the Thursday night performances, which are traditionally not as well attended, are close to full. So
wow.
Get your tickets now, folks, or you're going to miss out on a really fantastic time.
Auditions for The Prom, directed by Robert Sahlberg, are December 9th. Go to Pinnacle's website for details. Pinnacle Theater celebrates its 70th anniversary in 2024, and here's what's coming up. Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon, directed by Joe Dodge, January 12th through February 1st. The Prom by Begalin Martin and Sklar, directed by Robert Sahlberg, March 1st through 23rd. Ripcord by David Lindsay Abaire, directed by Karen McCarty, April 19th through May 1st. Boy Gets Girl by Rebecca Gilman, directed by Emily Loegberg, June 7th through 29th. Clue, that's a popular one, by Sandy Rustin, directed by Brandon Gitchell, August 23rd through September 14th. Footloose the Musical by Pitchford, Bobby and Snow, directed by Jerry Greeno, October 11th through November 2nd. Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley by Lauren Gunderson, there's a familiar name, and Margot Melcon, directed by Jennifer Jimzeski, November 29th through December 21st. And Joe Dodge's acting workshop for actors 18 and older is at Pinnacle's Rehearsal Studio in downtown Salem. To sign up, go to tickets.pinnacletheater.org.
The Salem Playhouse at thesalemplayhouse.com also offers acting classes for both kids and adults at Kaiser Homegrown Theater and adult classes at Chemeketa Community College. To sign up, go to thesalemplayhouse.com and click the Classes tab.
Spotlight Community Theater at spotlightcommunitytheater.org. Act On Radio presents A Blondie Christmas, old-time radio reenactment, December 1st through 3rd. And Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, adapted by Michael L. Vaca and directed by Shannon Rempel, plays February 8th through 18th. And Much Ado Out West by Wade Bradford and directed by Shannon Rempel is on stage May 9th through 19th. I wonder if that's Much Ado About Nothing in a Western.
That's an adaptation of Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, set in the Old West. That ought to be fun.
Yes.
Let's go to Theater 33 at Willamette University, where the holiday show Theater Shorts, an enchanting evening featuring a collection of short plays by Pacific Northwest playwrights, is on stage December 8th through 10th and December 13th through 15th in the Putnam Studio at the Pelton Theater on the Willamette University campus.
Corbin University at corbin.edu/theater arts. In March, Corbin will stage Sleeping Beauty, Briar Rose.
Western Oregon University at wou.edu/theater. The second show of its 2023-24 season is Spring Awakening, and that runs February 29th through March 9th at Western, and is directed by Michael Phillips. And closing out Western's season will be John Proctor is the Villain, on stage May 29th through June 1st, and that's directed by our friend Risa Fleming.
Willamette University at wutheater.com. They are doing Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind, 30 plays in 60 minutes by Greg Allen, directed by Jonathan Cole, February 15th through 25th. And then Dancing at Lunasa by Brian Friel, directed by Susan Corrimal, April 11th through 27th.
Another Irish-themed play, Anne.
I know.
That ought to make you happy.
Yeah, it does.
Dallas High School is on Facebook at Dallas High School Thespians and Theater, and they're doing Once Upon the Other Times, and that will be on stage tomorrow night, December 2nd. It's a free show that features the stories of The Princess and the Pea, The Little Red Hen, Hansel and Gretel, and other classic tales.
McKay High School, and they're on Facebook at McKay Thespians. Next up is student-directed one-acts, January 19th and 20th. And the spring musical at McKay will be Little Shop of Horrors, May 10th through 18th.
Feed me, Seymour. McNary High School is on Facebook at Ken Collins Theater. The pop musical Mamma Mia will be on stage in the Ken Collins Theater January 25th through February 3rd, and that'll be followed by Shakespeare's classic Twelfth Night, and that's planned for May 15th through 18th at McNary.
North Salem High School on Facebook at NSHS Theater. North's holiday show is running this weekend, December 1st through 3rd, and it's called Junie B in Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. This hilarious story is based on the best-selling book series by Barbara Park. And then Tuck Everlasting will be on stage at North April 11th through 20th, and Sense and Sensibility will play May 23rd through 25th.
South Salem High School is on Facebook at Saxon Drama, and the musical The Sound of Music closes December 3rd in the Rose Theater. That's followed by The Bard, and that'll be at South on December 5th. South Salem High School's annual student-written, produced, and performed 24-hour theater short shows happens on January 20th. The Alibis plays at South High February 29th through March 2nd. And then March 8th and 9th is an evening of original devised works, followed by 12 Angry Jurors at South Salem High School's Rose Auditorium, May 10th through 18th. And South Salem High School's Spring Improv Night will be May 23rd.
Sprague High School, closing tomorrow night, December 2nd, is Midsummer Jersey by Ken Ludwig. It's a hilarious, high-octane retelling of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream set on a seaside boardwalk in modern-day New Jersey. Bye Bye Birdie is at Sprague, February 22nd through March 2nd, and one acts happen on April 11th through 20th.
Staten High School is on Facebook at Staten High School Theater, and Staten's spring musical Mamma Mia will be on stage March 1st through 3rd.
West Salem High School on Facebook at West Salem Drama Department. The semester showcase at WSHS is January 25th, followed by Improva Java, February 8th. Much Ado About Nothing is February 29th through March 2nd, and they are doing Radium Girls May 16th through 25th. And that wraps up our look ahead to the 2024 season of plays around the mid-Willamette Valley. It's time to wind up today's KMUZ Theater Talk program. Thank you for joining us. Next week at 9 a.m., you can tune in to Talking About Art with Joel Zach. KMUZ Theater Talk is a proud member of the Mid-Valley Theater Network.
KMUZ Theater Talk airs at 9 a.m. the first and third Friday of the month at 100.7 and 88.5 FM, and on your favorite radio app or on demand at kmuz.org. And you can also listen to our KMUZ Theater Talk podcast anytime on your PC, mobile device, smart speaker, or in your car, wherever you get your podcasts.
Ed and I will take a holiday break and return January 5th with a brand new KMUZ Theater Talk program. Meanwhile, check our Theater Talk Facebook page for news and updates about live theater in the Mid-Willamette Valley. And if you're still looking for a great holiday gift for your spouse or friends, help support your local theaters by buying a season pass or tickets to your favorite shows. It really is the gift that keeps on giving throughout the theater season.
And speaking of gift giving, if you haven't yet joined in to support Theater Talk and the rest of KMUZ's great community radio programs, head on over to kmuz.org right now and click the Contribute button at the top of the page. And thanks. Until next time,
We'll see you in the front row.